Guys, here's a beer you haven't seen in a minute. It's my blueberry lager. Yeah, still hanging out. Haven't really been drinking on it much. Been trying to drink more of the arrogant bastards so I can clear out some keg room. But I got a week or 2 weeks before that. Really needs to be done. So anyway, I'm gonna see what's going on. All right, guys. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Woo! Wednesday. Ow! All right, guys. Enough of that shenanigans. Look what I picked up. Swag. Here's that. Starting to really turn colors on me. You probably can't see it very well, but the cranberry colors starting to creep down and change colors. That's the Berliner with 2 pounds of cranberries. All right, it's fluffy. It's fluffy. So got some footage of me racking the Berliner Weiss into secondary on top of 2 pounds. 2 pounds of cranberries. So I got a little tasting in it. It's got some stuff that I get to look at it. Pre-cranberry. As I said earlier, the color's starting to change a little bit. So get a nice little hue to it. Not quite as dark, like pink as this. But the berry. And it's pretty good. Yeah, and berries coming through on that one nicely. As it ages, the berry seems to come through a little bit more, but also it's kind of all settling out, and I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I think in a prior video, I think sometimes I take 2112 and I drink it too soon. Beers that are fermented with 2112. Although it may be technically done fermenting, I think you do need to lager it for a couple weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. But anyway, so this week, sometime it's Tuesday night, at some point this week, I'm going to transfer my double IPA, which I'm hoping is down below where it was at. It was at 1020. I think at 1020, 1025. I think at 1020. But anyway, I'd like for it to be down like around 1015, something like around there, a little bit drier. I don't really need to be bone dry like 1010 or whatever, but it's double IPA. It's going to be 10 stinking percent. Depending how dry it goes, it might be closer to 10.5%. So it's going to be a big boy. So I'll dry hop that. Then get it into a keg, right? So maybe I might dry hop it for a week with an ounce of Ron Mexico and an ounce of Citra. Then an additional week with another ounce of Ron Mexico, another ounce of Citra. Or I may just go ahead and do 2 ounces of both and just say the hell with it. But I'm going to use my other brew bucket to secondary that into. So I'm going to take it and dump the hops into the bottom of the brew bucket, rack on top of those. So, yeah. Really, that's it, guys. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time. I got, I think, 4 minutes of video already, just me bullshitting and putting beer on top of cranberries. So, yeah. Everybody made it through the holidays. Everything's great. So I really don't have any plans to brew. We'll see what happens. You know, I got to drink what I have first. I really got to get some stuff packaged up and divvied out the guys at work. But you know, whatever. Divvied up the guys at work, guys on the interwebs, all that stuff. Maybe Beer Fairy will go deliver some beers. Hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll have some news about these lids. Definitely going domed lids. Now, here's my options. I can do the 1.5 inch triclover in NorCal Brew Supply. They make a blow-off tube with a thermowell inside of it, so it sits down inside of the beer. It's about 9 or so inches long, the thermowell is. I can go that route, but I've also been emailing Bobby from New Jersey, and he maybe especially make one for me, 2 of them, because I'll do 2 lids and 2 blow-off tubes. And I got to sit down and figure out what's going to be the better option for me. But I'm probably going to go that route. So I'll go with the domed lids, probably 1.5 inch triclover, not 3-inch triclover, because I can dry hop through either or. Then the cap will have a blow-off tube and a thermal well. The thermal well will be large enough for me to take the probe for my fermentation chamber control. I can shove that dude down in there, and then I can monitor my temperature that way. So that'd be good for lagering and just fermenting ales. So yeah, that's probably the plan. That's probably it, guys. Hopefully in the next few weeks I can get that stuff out and get some eye candy out for you guys. All right. Anyway. All right, guys. Cheers. Peace. It's on. Yeah. What am I thinking? A light. And another light. All right. Turn on another light. Oh, that's 644. IPA, double IPA. Bourbon. All right. Heart of the matter. This is the Berliner that I made. I have tried to rouse the yeast in this thing to try to dry it out a little bit more. And it's stuck right about 10, 12. So that's down from original gravity of 1035. Then that's fermented with WLP 644. The 644. I used the Good Belly probiotic, the mango flavor. And I don't know. I think there's still. I think there's residual mango flavor, but that's also could be from the Citra and Mosaic whirlpool I did at the end of the boil. Could be a combination of that and the 644. But yeah, it's still there, but it's got mango, tangerine. It's got some lemon flavor to it. It's tart, but yeah, be interested to see what the plain beer tastes like. Just cold and carved. I don't know what the plain is that right there. I got 2 pounds of frozen cranberries that are thawing out right now. Then I'm gonna take just a rolling pin and gently crush them when they thaw out a little bit more. Then I'm gonna rack on top. So that's the plan. All right, guys. Cheers. A little bit later. Yeah, this is Sunday morning, January 1st. So yeah, I'm a little tarred today. But anyway, I'm gonna put some sanitizer in this a little bit, just a few squirts. Seal it up, and we'll see what happens. That's all that is. You see the sanitizer. I worked all jarred the air out and just all sanitizer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and put one of the bags in here. It's a 1 pound bag. I'm going to throw in this one. I've got another bag just like this that I've already done that too. I'm going to take the rolling pin and gently crush them. Just enough to crack them open, really. I don't need to pulverize them. They're just squeezed just enough just to break them open. So there's a whole bunch of little stuff like that. Just enough to break open. So yeah, it's about to go down. About to go down. Alright. Ready to go. I'm going to rack this. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to clean this brew bucket. Then I'm going to use it to secondary my double IPA. So let's turn this valve and we're off. And this racking arm is pointed straight down. So it's going to pick up everything that's in the way. Not a big deal. Alright, guys. These will start to float as cranberries do. But anyway, here we go. It smells awesome already. These cranberries smell great. A little over 5 gallons. 2 pounds of cranberries. So yeah, let that sit there for 2 weeks and get a t-shirt and put over top of it. But yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, boys.